We have here the given rational function f of x is equal to 4x plus 1 over 2x. So let's start by finding the x-intercept of the given rational function. So x-intercept to find the x-intercept, we simply let y equal to 0. And then the next process is we're going to change f of x to y. Remember, f of x is just equal to y. So we have now y is equal to 4x plus 1 over 2x plus 1. And then change y to 0. Copy 4x plus 1 over 2x plus 1. And then we cross multiply. So 0 times 2x plus 1, the result is equal to 0. And then just copy 4x plus 1. So we need to find the value of x, which is our x-intercept. So we transpose 1 to the other side. So from positive, we have now negative 1, and then just copy 4x. So we need to eliminate this 4 beside x. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides by 4, and then applying the division property of equality. So we have now x is equal to negative 1 over 4. So therefore, our x-intercept is at the coordinate negative 1 over 4 and 0. Next, we're going to find the y-intercept. So to find the y-intercept, we simply let x equal to 0. So copy the equation, y is equal to 4x plus 1, and then 2x plus 1. Okay, and then change x to 0. So we have now 4 times 0 plus 1, and then below we have 2 times 0 plus 1. Simplify the numerator, the result, 4 times 0 we have 0 plus 1, we have 1. And then 2 times 0 plus 1, the result is equal to 1. And we have now y is equal to 1. So therefore, our y-intercept, okay, our y-intercept is at the coordinate 0 and 1. Okay, let's have another example. So we have here f of x is equal to x squared minus 5x plus 6 over x minus 3. So to solve for the x-intercept, so x-intercept simply let y is equal to 0. So change f of x to y, and then just copy x squared minus 5x plus 6 over x minus 3. And then change y to 0. We have x squared minus 5x plus 6 over x minus 3. You can apply cross multiplication or simply multiply both sides by x minus 3. So we need to eliminate the denominator. So x minus 3, and then the result, cancel, cancel, and then here, quantity x minus 3 times 0, the result is equal to 0, and then cancel x minus 3, and then we have now the remaining x squared minus 5x plus 6. And then we need to solve for the value of x. So as you can see, we have here trinomial. So we need to factor out the trinomial. So factor out x squared, that is x times x. And then what is the factor of 6? So we need to factor out 6. So we need to find a factor wherein we're going to add the two factors. It will result to negative 5. So we have negative 2 and negative 3. So negative 2 times negative 3, that is equal to positive 6. So we have now the factors x minus 2 and x minus 3. Now to check if your factors is correct, what we're going to do is we multiply the outer and then the inner term and then add the product. If the result is equal to the middle term, then we can say that our factors is correct. So multiply the outer x times negative 3, that is negative 3x, and then the inner term negative 2 times x, that is negative 2x, and then if we're going to add that one, the result is negative 5x. So we satisfy the middle term, negative 5x, so therefore x minus 2 and x minus 3 is correct. Now to solve for the value of x, we're going to split the factors. And then we have now x minus 2 and then equated to 0. On the other side, x minus 3 equate to 0. And then solve for the value of x. So we add both sides by positive 2 to eliminate negative 2, or simply transpose negative 2 to the other side from negative, that is now positive. And then the same process, apply addition property of equality by adding 3 on both sides to eliminate negative 3, or transpose, you have now positive 3. Okay, so therefore, our x-intercept is at 2 and 0 and 3 and 0. Okay, next we're going to find our y-intercept. So we have here y-intercept. Now to find the y-intercept, simply let x is equal to 0. So copy the equation, y is equal to x squared minus 5x and then plus 6 over x minus 3. And then change x to 0. So palitan lahat ng x to 0. So we have now 0 raised to 2 minus 5. Change x to 0 plus 6. And then below, we have now 0 minus 3. Okay, simplify. So 0 raised to 2, that is 0. And then 0 also. So we have 6 over negative 3. 6 divided by negative 3, we have now negative 2. So therefore, our y-intercept is at 0 and negative 2 coordinate. Okay, So what is the purpose why we find the x-intercept and the y-intercept in the given rational function? So this is your guide in graphing rational function. When we say x-intercept, it is the point of intersection of the graph and the x-axis. So dito dadaan yung graph sa x-axis. So mag-cross doon sa x-axis. And yung point of intersection, that is your x-intercept. The same also, sa y-intercept, dadaan yung graph natin, yung curve, dadaan sa y-axis, and then yung point of intersection ng dalawa, that is our y-intercept. So we really need to find the x and the y-intercept because it is our guide in graphing rational function.